Yo, what's going on guys? Today I'm going to be going through how to obtain the exotic version of the Stranger's Rifle, which is called No Time to Explain. Funnily enough. So to unlock this questline, you need to wait until the Paradox mission is rotated back as a daily heroic. Just like the secret submission for Black Spindle, there is a hidden objective within this mission as well. The first thing you need to do is to obtain 3 hidden ghost fragments within the Vault of Glass.
My name is Pradith, and I was a member of Kabir's fire team. I just hope someone can hear this.
The first fragment is located in the Trials of Kaba section that was removed from the raid before release. Once you get to the first chest location from the raid, you need to jump off and immediately jump towards the opening in the wall. After you've done that, simply follow the path shown here. Key point to note here, if you're familiar with the route to take down to the temple as well from here, that's fine. If not, then make your way back to the opening you just jumped through and wipe. It should be noted that after this point, if you do wipe, you have to recollect all the previous ghosts to trigger the secret objective.
Predicted their own annihilation. When did they believe this would happen? Can the calculations of minds the size of planets be wrong?
Taken power. This must not be, Guardian.
The second ghost fragment is found after you clear the temple section. Make your way through the hidden path rather than the main door, and once you make your first big drop, the ghost will be nestled on top of some pillars.
I don't know whether they can speak now after so long, but if anyone is listening, I came into the vault with 2 others. Kabir was intense sometimes, and Bahanin was always talking to himself. But they don't deserve this. No one does.
I'm tracking the signal. Just a little further.
The third and final ghost fragment can be found after defeating the Templar wannabe. Instead of heading off to find Pradith's remains, you need to make your way to the jumping puzzle and look for some caves to the left. Again, follow the path shown here and the ghost should be up ahead.
They think this is the end of them. A path with no escape. And yet, here they are. There they were, and there they will be, and there they will have been. For them, there is no paradox. There is only the pattern. And the pattern needs the Vex to see it to completion. And so the Vex must be for the mind of the Vex. Is that faith?
After collecting the third and final fragment, you need to use the platforms to get to the active portal and face the hidden Taken boss. After you defeat him, you get Pradith's ghost, which you need to hand in to the future war cult vendor.
The Vex won't spare the city. They won't even thank you. But that's the thing about light. You never know where it'll shine.
Another dead ghost. This is... Wait.
Prepare, Guardian.
Once you have handed it over, you need to pledge your allegiance to the future Walker. Then it's simply a matter of a waiting game. You need to wait until the weekly reset for the next step of the quest. Now, once the reset has happened, Lakshmi, the future walkout vendor, will give you the Not Forged in Light quest. The first step of this quest requires you to donate to the future walkout's cause. So that means handing over heavy ammo synths, motes of light, weapon parts, etc. for reputation. In this case, you have to reach 100% rather than a new rank. So heavy ammo synths are worth 5% for 2, 25 weapon parts give you 5%, same for the armor materials, and 2 motes of light will give you 10%. Now for the next step, Lakshmi needs you to destroy a simulation core from a taken Minotaur. The easiest place I've found to do this is the Vex Citadel area in Venus. Once shattered, she will then ask you to obtain and shatter the Eye of Atheon. Yep, you guessed it, we're heading back into the Vault of Glass, Guardians. So grab a team, doesn't matter which difficulty it is, hard or normal, both work just fine. If you're relatively experienced with the Vault of Glass, it is pretty easy to foreman the entire raid, especially with the new light levels. But for convenience, a full 6 will make it go a whole lot quicker. Once shattered, Lakshmi will send you to Twilight Gap, which is the Crucible map. Once there, you need to find a specific loot chest. Now, the only snag here is that you have a debuff on you throughout the encounter, and it's called the Shadow of Oryx, which means you have to periodically cleanse, otherwise you have to restart, because you will wipe. This is very easy if you're a Night Stalker. The Keen Scout perk automatically highlights the chest for you on the minimap, so it shouldn't be too hard. The final step requires you to step back into the Black Garden to annihilate the Groundskeeper. Pretty simple mechanic here, keep killing ads to keep the Groundskeeper's anger up. Once above 100% he will appear and you can DPS him. It does sound a lot easier than it actually is, the ads are never ending, they keep respawning, so expect to wipe a few times before you manage to take the Groundskeeper out for good. This isn't respawn restricted, it's not a darkness zone, so you will be able to respawn in and keep DPSing him. And that's pretty much it, guys. You just head on back to Lakshmi in the tower and there you have it. Your reward is the No Time to Explain exotic pulse rifle. So let's take a look at the perks. The first main perk is full auto, exactly like the legendary and the rare versions of the Stranger's Rifle. Next up we have speed reload, hand loaded and fitted stock, all pretty decent perks. And finally the exotic perk is rewind again, which refills the magazine on precision shots. Hope this helps, and I'll see you guys on the next video.